Hey Rick, this is Colton with North Island Nissan, and behind me I've got our 2019 Nissan Rogue S all-wheel drive. This one does have the 17-inch rims on it. Again, it's about 65,000 kilometers. And on our safety inspection, which I have also attached to this email, we did replace both the brakes and the tires for it too. So it is pretty much all set and ready to go with new parts in it. It's a really nice interior in these Rogues. They have their very comfortable zero-gravity seats. It's also a nice nylon in the middle there as well. It's not just cotton, so it is actually an easy-to-clean cloth material too, which is nice. They have their D-shaped steering wheel in there. Again, there is backup camera, heated seats. We'll come around to the driver's side and go over a few more features in it, but it's a gorgeous interior. Anywhere you'd be putting your arms, it is a nice soft touch material too. They've got nice leather padding in there. For the rear seats here, these are actually fully adjustable, and they use a little bit of a theater style seating system. So these back seats are actually raised up above the front seats. You can kind of see the difference there a little bit. So you get really good visibility for anybody who is sitting in the back. They're also fully adjustable as well. So there's a little lever here that you can use to recline it back. And instead of just having 2 or 3 motions, it's actually quite a few, and you can lean it all the way back down to there, which is nice. The last part is there is a bar up front. You can kind of see the rail just right there. So you can actually slide them all the way forward up against the front seats too, to give you more cargo room, which I will show you right now. That is the all-wheel drive model. And so back here, it's a really neat cargo area too. So they have 2 panels back here. They call this the divide and hide cargo system. So the first thing you can do is underneath it, you get all the storage space. You get about probably 4 to 6 inches back there for extra space that you can put underneath it. For the divide portion of it, this one can go straight up and down, so you can kind of create a separator there. You can stack 4 bags of groceries in the back, put 4 bags of groceries in there, and you can kind of change it up that way a little bit, which is nice. The other thing you can do, you can of course put both of these panels onto that bottom panel as well to give you more space up and down. And then this last one here, you can actually create a shelf up top, so you can get some things underneath it, stack some things on top of it if you're doing a little bit of a longer road trip or anything like that. So it's quite a versatile cargo area. For myself, I've got a similar system in the Qashqai that I'm driving, and it's really nice because my dog sits on top of these panels, and then I still get all that storage space underneath, so I don't completely lose my cargo area with him back there. So that's really nice for that. Give you a shot of the side of the car. Try not to slip on the ice that's out here today. And then going into the driver's side, we of course have our power locks, windows, and mirrors. It is a manual seat, but you can actually raise it up and down with this. So you can go forward, back, raise it up and down, and you can of course adjust the backrest as well. The steering wheel, it is a tilt and telescopic steering wheel. I'll go to a little wide angle view here. So the release for it's just down there. You can move it up and down and pull it in and out as well. So for myself, I have a little bit longer legs, so I would slide the seat back and then pull the steering wheel a little bit closer. There is an eco mode and a sport mode that you can activate down there, as well as the traction control and the fuel tank release. I will start it up quickly for us here. Pull the key out of my pocket. So it does have the little switchblade key on it. There's the locks and the panic alarm on there as well. Start it up. Turn that air conditioning down a little bit. And the kilometers are right there, so 65,023 kilometers on it. This one does have a ton of safety features, so there is little lights up on the A-pillars here. Let me see if I can zoom into that so you can actually see it a little bit there. So right there is a little light for the blind spot warning. This vehicle does also have forward emergency braking, which does give you an additional 10% discount off your basic insurance, which is really nice. If I put it into reverse here, the backup camera will pop up there. My phone camera is making it look a little bright, but it's not quite that bright, probably just because of the snow at the top there. But you do have the guidelines on there, so you can see that red line's 1.5 feet away, yellow line's 3 feet, and that green line 6 feet away, so it makes parking really, really easy. Other than that, you have your phone connections. You can of course set it up for Bluetooth calling and audio if you have music on your phone. Your temperature controls are pretty straightforward. You got your fan strength on the left, temperature on the right, and then all of your different modes in the middle. And then other than that, the gear shifter here is pretty straightforward: park, reverse, neutral, and drive. But when you're in drive, you can actually push it sideways to activate the manual mode, and you can manually shift through 7 different gear ratios that it creates, because it's got that CVT transmission in it. So you can, like, say if you're coming down from the mountain or just coming down a hill in the winter time and you want to gear down instead of using your brakes to help keep traction, you can manually gear down, which is really nice. It's pretty much the only time I ever really use that. But if you kind of miss driving the manual transmission and you do want to go through the gears yourself, that's always an option too. You do have your heated seats just down below here. There's the high and low settings for that. Again, the armrest here, it's a nice soft touch material with that leather wrap on top. You get a nice big center console with a fast charging port and the 12-volt plug-in. And that is about everything. I'll give you a quite quick wide angle view of the whole car. Awesome. And so if there's anything else on this vehicle that I can show you that I might have missed in this video, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to put another one together for you. But I do hope you enjoy this one. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.